Whispers of Shadow Creek unveiling the mysteries. In the vast lands of America, countless mysterious tales breathe life into its soils. Today's story unfolds in the heart of Arizona, in a fictional small town named Shadow Creek. This town, nestled between the sweeping deserts and the jagged edges of the mountains, is home to legends that whisper through the winds, tales that are as ancient as the land itself. Our story begins with Alex, a curious traveler with a thirst for adventure and the unknown. Alex had heard tales of Shadow Creek during his travels, of its eerie silence, and the shadows that seemed to move with a mind of their own. Driven by a mixture of fascination and an unquenchable thirst for adventure, Alex decided to visit Shadow Creek on a warm, dusty evening in July. As he drove into the town, the sun was setting, casting long shadows that seemed to dance on the old, deserted buildings lining the main street. The town appeared abandoned, with no sign of life, yet Alex felt a strange presence, as if the very air was charged with stories waiting to be told. He parked his car near what looked like an old diner and stepped out, his boots kicking up clouds of dust. The silence was almost tangible, broken only by the soft howling of the wind. Alex walked down the main street, his eyes scanning the dilapidated buildings, each seeming to hold its breath, hiding secrets of the past. Suddenly, he heard a voice, soft and melodic, coming from nowhere and everywhere at once. "Why have you come here?" the voice asked, echoing through the empty streets. Alex spun around, searching for the source of the voice, but saw no one. "I'm searching for the mysteries that Shadow Creek hides," Alex replied, speaking to the air, feeling a mixture of fear and excitement. "You seek what many have sought before, but few have truly found," the voice continued, now sounding closer, as if right beside him. "Follow the moon when it rises, and you shall find what you seek." Puzzled yet intrigued, Alex waited as the sky darkened and the moon rose, casting a silver glow over the desert town. He followed the moonlight, which seemed to lead him to the outskirts of Shadow Creek, where the desert met the mountains. There, in a clearing, stood an old, twisted tree, its branches reaching out like the fingers of a giant hand. Beneath the tree was a stone, glowing faintly in the moonlight. As Alex approached, the air grew colder, and the silence was replaced by a chorus of whispers, voices from the past that swirled around him, telling tales of sorrow, joy, and mysteries long forgotten. He reached out to touch the stone, and in that moment, visions flashed before his eyes, visions of people and events, the history of Shadow Creek unfolding like a tapestry, woven with threads of light and darkness. Alex saw the town in its days of glory, filled with life and laughter. And then he saw its decline, as shadows crept in, taking the light away. As the visions faded, Alex found himself back in the clearing, the moon high in the sky, casting its serene light over the land. He realized that Shadow Creek was more than just a town, it was a keeper of stories, a guardian of the threshold between the known and the unknown. With a newfound respect for the mysteries of Shadow Creek, Alex returned to his car, his mind swirling with the tales he had witnessed. He knew he had barely scratched the surface of what this place held, but the experience had changed him, opening his eyes to the wonders and mysteries that lie hidden in the world. As Alex drove away from Shadow Creek, the sun began to rise, casting a golden glow over the desert, promising a new day full of possibilities and adventures yet to be discovered.